What's going on, folks? My name is Joe, aka J to the OE. Welcome or welcome back to Joey's Games, where we talk about video games, food, nerd stuff, anything else that's going on in my life. I am on the way to Cambridge, Maryland for a work conference, and on the way, halfway actually, is Annapolis, Maryland. There's a place that I've been wanting to check out. It's just, I haven't been able to check it out, called Third Eye Comics in Annapolis, Maryland. And so I thought, hey, let's do a little tour video of this comic book game toy store here. All right, so what I didn't realize was that this was 3 separate stores. One store for board games, another store for movies and music and books, and another store for comic books and toys. So, of course, we have to go from one end to the other, going in to the comic book store. And I gotta tell you, this was insane. This is probably the biggest comic book store I have ever been to. They got comics for all ages, plushies, and toys. I always look at the kid aisle first because I look at what to buy my son. And I think I found something in this plushie section, which I think my son is really obsessed with now. And so I got him that toy. And man, so many statues. If I had more shelves, I would hit up some of these statues. It was Batman Day just a few days before filming this, so there's a lot of new Batman stuff out. That's some of the stuff that I picked up. It's some of the new Batman things. Honestly, I could have bought so many things without even taking 10 steps. But man, the only thing was they didn't have the comic book that I was personally looking for, which was Snow Monkey #3. I can't find a comic book shop with that on it. Maybe it's too niche. But yeah, so this was Deadpool, Batman, Absolute Superman, Absolute Batman, and toys. From Transformers to Ninja Turtles to martial art toys like Funko Pops. Man, it was insane. It's a good thing I don't really collect NECA figures, or else I would have just gone crazy buying all of these Ninja Turtle toys. And yeah, these are some of the more offbeat toys over there. You got Animaniacs, you got those sealed toys for more Ninja Turtles, BSTAXN stuff. Man, I was floored. So many different toys. I didn't even know they had Animaniac figures. And of course, what was really impressive here was the snack section, honestly. Because they had snacks from like the Asian countries, which is honestly the best ones. And of course, they got graphic novels up the wazoo, man. Like, from things they recommended, I almost bought so much things, but I'm like, man, I gotta think about my shelves. I'm curating hard on what graphic novels I want to keep. So, yeah. But I had to leave there, and so I went to the movies and music one, and these are all the used DVDs, Blu-rays. They even had VHS tapes. I can't get started collecting VHS tapes now. That's too crazy here. So this is the middle store. They got records, LPs, novels, and they tout themselves as having the best snack section. And I gotta tell you, I agree, man. From cookies to local pretzel companies, the snacks here were on point. You'll see a little bit later about what I got, and I probably got more snacks than comic books, honestly. But it was good because I was taking a big work trip and I wanted some snacks, especially these like crazy different Oreos. I thought that was cool. This is only about an hour away from where I live, so I definitely want to try and hit this up as a day trip. Got that matcha Kit Kat. One of my favorites right there. What's really cool too is they have a lot of novelization of video games. Like, there's this whole book on like Nintendo controllers, the NES Omnibus right up there. It's crazy. And pretty soon they're gonna do video games. So we rush because I gotta go. Check in. I'm probably late already. And so I gotta look at the board game section. And man, I like the board games. I just don't know enough of them, you know, and I don't know enough people who plays these like off the wall board games, but it all looked really, really cool. Of course, there's some snacks there. What was cool is that there was a tech deck. I don't know if you remember, but you know, in elementary school, middle school, high school, people did these tech deck things, and I sucked at them, you know, but these were all like classic miniature games. Of course, you have the Rubik's Cube and everything else. But man, so here's a video I took right after of the things that I got. And I was crazy. It was a little bit overwhelming. Third Eye Comics is crazy. They got 3 separate stores, so I had to go to all 3. Obviously, I spent more time in the comic books and toy section because that's what I like. But their music and video store with their vinyls and their board game store was also really great. Here's the stuff that I got. I only got 2 comic books here. I got Batman All-In #1. It's the Jim Lee cover variant. Can't wait to read that. And also the Batman Deadpool crossover #1, which I'm really interested in, you know. And so I'm gonna check that out. What impressed me a lot was the snacks. Oh, well, I also got this Toad plushie. My son is starting to get obsessed with Toad, so I got that. What impressed me a lot is the amount of snacks that they have from local and non-local things from all over the world. This is their local thing. I love me some pretzels, so More Crunch pretzels. This is the sour cream and onion one. This is from a local Marcus Moore, and I own More Crunch. You know, he has a great story. Hit pause and read that. And then, you know, I love my shorts and my Oreo reviews, and you're gonna get these Oreo reviews sometime. You may have gotten them already before. I don't know when this video is coming out, but this is tiramisu Oreo and what looks like to me peach Oreo. So we're gonna have to check these out, and we're gonna have to review them and see where they stand, you know. And the last thing that I got, which I love like gimmicky sodas. And so I got myself a Duff orange soda, and one of my favorite sodas that I found in Canada, I haven't found it anywhere else, is this Goku apple soda. I love this. And yeah, you know, I just went here on the way to a work conference, and I really do need to go, but I got a little caught up with the things here. So, hey, thank you for watching. I hope if you're even in the area of Annapolis, Maryland, you gotta check out Third Eye Games, comics, whatever, all that stuff. The only thing they were basically missing here is video games, and they said it's coming soon, so I definitely gotta come back. It's only about an hour away from where I live, so this is not a bad, you know, day trip, especially since there's a nice like soul food place down the street, so I can make it a really good day trip here. But all right, thank you for watching. I will see you later, or I will see you another time.